10th September 21, strategic disruption 106. Previously, Google and other companies used the UK as the center for cables and these gigabytes YouTube capacity speed of communication. Now they are looking at Spain. Well, is this a huge disruption? I think so, because we have this Panama, we have Singapore, and Spain is in the center and in the middle. Now, did Google realize about this? Well, looks like they have realized, and therefore, should the ship owners realize that Spain will be closer in the center? I hope they do. We have this LNG side that some few owners have invested into a Spanish flag, and I insist. This is the place to look at the crew management. Why? Because it will be also the gigabyte, the cargo will be around here, yes, one way or another, either via Panama or via Singapore. Now, it also is a disruption 106 because it confirms similarities that Spain, Singapore, and Panama have. Well, the disadvantage of Spain is that it's incompetent government, and each process the government cuts in 5 by the European Union and Spain, and there's always someone in the public sector willing to put inefficiency, 95% inefficiency, is like the tax. But the disruption 106 is that that is really very clear now outcome of these videos that Spain is clear in the center and closer. Therefore, also it is Panama and Singapore. So this video is just to push forward these reforms that have to take place in Spain. And the first one is that ship owners have to realize that we are going to be closer in the center, as well as Google decided to put the cables through here, is the most interesting and important side of the ship. The crew, I think so. If you think otherwise, then I respect that. But I think the crew is the most important side. Is like for Google, the speed of information, and for us is the talent of the crew. Crew management company in Spain with no conflicts of this, like ship managers do, can really invest into the areas that ship owners wish, whether using Panama and Singapore employer, or whether being in Singapore and using a Spanish employer for LNG. In some cases, this is the only way I believe it's very interesting to do so. Whether it is a banker company willing to stay perpetual interest, intrinsic value, so that it is not only just for 100 years, because if you set that fleet of bunkers in Spain, of course, it is closer in the center, so you're multiplying investor rate of return for perpetuity, not only 100 years like any other brand. And the same thing could be for rollbacks, like we have seen the recent invasion of Italian ship owners, and the possibilities in the future of this disruption 106 are endless and multiplied by perpetuity. I hope that with this video, the government really reacts and adapts the tax and the processes and all the systems, like even the law, the British law, not the Latin law, is useless. This Napoleonic laws is just, so we need to change that. And if not, then we can use this from that country. But this is the disruption 106. Spain, Singapore, Panama, closer and in the center. Very important strategic investment situations, not only for cable and bytes, but everything. Bunker, LNG, crewing, container, ferry, chemical, tanker. Perhaps in the future, ship owners will realize that it is very, very interesting. That's why we have one employer in Bilbao, one employer in Canary Islands, different. So VAT and EJIC, this is the Spanish sandwich, they don't collide and they do not generate conflict. So thank you very much indeed. Have a very nice weekend. Like, subscribe, bye.